Hi Aquarius, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Aquarius, okay, wait. These cards are something else today. Where's your reading going? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aquarius Love Tarot Reading, Aquarius Love Reading, and as is often the case here at the Tarot Closet, Aquarius Love Messages Reading. Aquarius, I'm channeling for you in June 2023, and of course you can be here in real time, but you could also be here many months, even years later. This is a fated connection, Aquarius. We are meant to meet here today, so hello. I'm really glad that you found your way here. Please remember that these are general readings, so take what's for you and let the rest go. Down in the description, you will find a link, to all the decks that come into your reading today. Also, thetarotcloset.com, and of course, all playlists, all zodiac signs, messages from your person. Love tarot readings, which you'll know if they're for you or not, All signs love tarot readings. Twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey, and a lot more. So feel free to check anything out if you are feeling inspired. Aquarius, before we begin your reading, I would like to take this time to invite you to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This helps the channel so much more than I can relay, so I just want to say thanks a lot for that. Thank you for being here. Let's get into your reading. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Oh. The Ace of Wands. Okay. Well, this is also yours. There was another one and it went hiding. The Two of Swords. Okay, so somebody's stuck in this connection, Aquarius. They're stuck, but they're about to come unstuck, hoping that you're going to forgive them. Where is this going to go? The Hierophant. Wow, interesting. And the High Priestess coming together, one after the next. This is where your person's energy, your someone, your specific person, whoever you've come here for, maybe it's somebody popping up for you today. This is where their energy is the strongest. And today we're seeing the Hierophant in the upright. This is divine masculine energy. Look at that. Divine masculine energy, and the counterpart to the Hierophant, the High Priestess energy. Of course, that's divine feminine energy. This is a card of commitment for me. This is long-term energy. For some of you, this might be someone you are legally connected to or were legally connected to. Why can't I say that word today? For others, it's not going to be legal, but there's very clearly an attachment here. And, well, somebody's stuck, but they're coming unstuck. This is the Ten of Swords. It's the Sun in Gemini. So the Sun in Gemini here in the Ten of Swords in reverse is in reverse as well. And that's an energy of waiting. It's a temporary energy. So although this might have been a while that you've been waiting, it's not something you're always going to be waiting for. And we can see here in the Two of Swords, Libra energy, and it's the Moon in Libra energy that, yeah, it's time to make some sort of decision or compromise here. This is the partnership placement. You are both here, but somebody's specifically stuck. And as you can see with the moon here, it's a full moon, which means the sun is shining on it. And that's the conscious. And of course, this is the subconscious. So everything is here to see, but it's kind of below. You can see where the kitty's looking. You know, it's sort of stuck in between these swords, and the moon is really far down below here. So what are they stuck about? Well, the Ace of Wands is the very first card coming down. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy, and it's in reverse. So this is somebody who, it might be some hot and cold energy, I want to say, who's a little bit, having trouble moving forward. And you can see that on one hand, here they are, a little bit stuck in the Two of Swords. It's catty corner with the High Priestess. This is divine feminine energy, Cancer energy, and we can see that there's still a choice here. I feel like this is about ending this separation. Now, whether this is just to talk or if this is more because we can see in the Ten of Swords that they're wanting to apologize. And these are the swords. The swords are transactional. They're clarity in relationships. So this can be clarity around how they're feeling about this long-term connection that has either been interrupted while it was already in progress, or that was a plan, that was something that you were hoping for. Either way, the communication isn't here. There's some lack of clarity here. It can be that there was something specific that they weren't telling the truth about, but this is telling us exactly what we know, that you're in separation. And I feel this decision here is the one to make, quite literally with the Hierophant, to move forward, because the Hierophant and the High Priestess are a really spiritual connection and also a long-term connection, a commitment. Everybody's here in the upright. Of course, we all have divine feminine, divine masculine energies, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is right here, catty corner to the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is what they're wanting to apologize for. Interesting. For being stubborn. Not really what? Not just maybe working on the connection, the commitment. It's the Pentacles. But taking it to another level, perhaps. It's a pumpkin. It kind of reminds me of, for lack of a better comparison, you know, you look at it and you think Cinderella type of situation. Now, I don't think this is a Cinderella situation, but the pumpkin itself transforming. And this knight here coming in with an apology, ready to move through obstacles, being clear about what they want, ready to make a new start, have a particular outcome. It's in reverse here under the Two of Swords. It's a decision regarding the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And this is also what went on. You can see it in the partnership placement, and you can see when they were stuck in the Ten of Swords. That's the Sun in Gemini energy again. And that's when the Sun is up and there's an outcome, and Gemini is all about communication. It's in reverse here. So it's a temporary energy, I feel like, of not communicating. It's, well, yeah, it's like a depressing waiting, I want to say. And you can see that actually. It's really strong. It's catty corner here with the Ace of Wands in reverse. I want to show you the card. First of all, look at the kitty carefully walking across the wand. Matters of the heart, the energy of love, leading with the heart, listening to messages from Spirit here. Not only right walking with them, but many flying above, getting them on the path. It's funny because this has really strong temperance vibes for me. And that's Archangel Michael, of course, and lighting the way to the truth. And yeah, it's got that energy. Wondering here, is this a cocoon hanging off? Could be. In any case, it's in reverse. So this is some delays, and we see it in the Two of Swords. We see somebody is, yeah, kind of diddy-daddling around in the connection. And it's also an energy of, well, rejection, leaving you feeling rejected. You can see that. It's a pretty brutal energy too. And look, the High Priestess Kitty here is giving a side eye, looking right over at the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We just saw this. Look at that. Saying, you know, because this is a really psychic energy, you know, and just looking over here and knowing, you know exactly what I'm saying, what I'm talking about. That's what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh. And this is Taurus energy as well. And the Hierophant can sometimes be tied to expectations and authority and kind of conforming, I want to say. And it's Jupiter energy. You know, it's the planet of expansion, growth. So something about this connection, whether you were in already in a long-term connection, wanting to go further, or you were talking about it, that's where you were heading, or maybe it was still something that you hadn't begun yet. Either way, okay, look. So this is very clearly yours. It's the Page of Wands. Whoa. Wow. Yeah. So that answers that question. We're going to bring in more, and I'll also be bringing in another deck, most likely channeled love messages as well, messages from their higher self. Yeah, this is really clear. Look what is catty corner here with the Two of Swords. It's the Page of Wands in reverse. It's a little bit of immature energy, and it's also a really hot and cold energy. And that's what you're also seeing in the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's false starts. It's an impulsive energy, but it's also hot and cold. And you can see the lack of clarity here, the lack of decision. And this is also the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, everything is clear here. And look what is catty corner to the Ten of Swords in reverse. Who they're wanting to forgive them. That's you. The person that they still love. Either way, there's love here. It's between the two of you. This is Venus and Cancer energy. This is romantic love. This is this partnership. Now, can it be for some of you, this was in regard to getting married? Yeah. Won't be for everyone, because you could have already been married or talking about it. Look at this kitty here holding the key to that too. Sort of like the key was put on there by the High Priestess, you know, because the High Priestess is able to reveal secrets and mysteries. Oh, yeah, you're both here. Look at this. Really spiritual connection. For some of you, this is twin flame energy. It's not for everybody. It's also soulmate energy here. The Two of Cups is the love between you. It can be this romantic proposal was or is a marriage proposal. It's not going to be for everyone. The main thing here is it's between the two of you, the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Remember, you know this already, that we all have divine masculine and divine feminine energies. So it's not just about who's the divine masculine and who's the divine feminine. Of course, that can be the case, but it's just really clear that you're both here. And you're both here and you both love each other. Your energies are still connected. You both are connected here. Look with this heart. The butterflies, the transformational energy. The cups are on fire here, by the way. It's an added confirmation if you're on a twin flame journey. It doesn't take away from anything if you're not, but I have to pass that through. It's pretty strong. And the thing is, this proposal, what we already know, for sure there's an apology coming here because somebody was stuck with the Knight of Pentacles. And here's that energy, and you can see it here, of taking that pumpkin and transforming it, growing it. It's not just about growing the pumpkin. It's the Knight of Pentacles, you know? And you feel this energy here. I feel like you're kind of questioning it too, because we see that there's something this kitty is almost avoiding, right? So whether you were there, again, you were working toward it, it was something you were talking about. Maybe for some of you, it's not on the table for particular reasons. And if you're on a twin flame journey, again, it's not for everybody. But it's just really clear that this is someone you love that also loves you, and that there is a long-term commitment energy here. So whether it was you were already in it, you were planning for it, it's something you wish for, or some of you even legally connected, it's just super clear that they're hoping you will forgive them and that they can have a new start here. Now, this might not be for everybody, but I'm also hearing for some of you because here's the thing with the Hierophant. Sometimes this can be about getting some kind of help within the partnership, because the person here, the person who is here today, is hoping not just for forgiveness, but to move on from, and look at, I just realized that the Knight of Pentacles is sitting here in the upright now. Is that kind of a dreamy energy? It is. Did the High Priestess will this? This is interesting. When this happens, it's because there's a message coming through. Sometimes I never catch it, and that's how it's supposed to be. It's the energy changing. Because minor arcanas in particular are day-to-day energies. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. The future is not fixed. So if somebody's trying to make a decision one day and they haven't, the next day they will, or they might not. Or as we see with the Ace of Wands, it's hot and cold. They might come in, they might come out. It's very clear that there's love here. I still feel potential here. There's a little bit of immaturity. We can see that on the Page of Wands. Hot and cold energy. But clearly two people who are either in a long-term committed connection, whatever that means for you, whether it was living together, being married, even just someone that you were dating or talking to and wanted more, that you both were on that same page. And there's a really strong spiritual connection here, a psychic connection. And it's validated also with the Two of Cups. And it's also, again, we see this decision. The decision they're making, which is for the two of you. The Knight of Pentacles is clearly a spinner, having come down in reverse, connecting to also what they want to apologize for, being stubborn in the connection. Was it going to another level? Was it being clear? Making a decision regarding the partnership, a truth? Whatever the case may be, we see that. And we also see it here with the Page of Wands in reverse. A little bit of immaturity. And, you know, sometimes that can be tied to chronological age, but not always. You know, it's also just an energy. I want to show you the Page of Wands too. Look, this wand is on fire. This kitty is mesmerized by it. Page energy can be an offer, but it's also kind of like an apprentice offer, you know, because the kitty is mesmerized. Looks, it's spirit coming through here. Look, it's a message. It's the energy of love. It's being really, it's leading with the heart. It's on fire here. That Page of Wands energy is, you know, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. This is a spinner because I feel that here, because it's connecting with the Ten of Swords, which is really hoping that you can move on. What happened in this connection? Because this is somebody I feel like that wants to come together and have a conversation here in this Ten of Swords. That's clarity, it's conversation, it's the truth, it's apologies, and leave it behind for what? Is there a proposal here? Maybe. It's not always the case. The Knight of Pentacles is clearly spinning, so we see the past energy, but we also see, I feel like, the upcoming energy, wanting you to, I feel like, know that it's what they want to do too, and transform this pumpkin. What does that mean for you? Someone you can count on. I feel like you've been waiting for a while. This High Priestess willed this, I'm telling you. Interesting. But very clearly a decision here. And it's, like I said, I really feel strong temperance energy here today, strangely enough, in the Ace of Wands. And that's, again, it's hot and cold because there's this feeling like they rejected you here in this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Not what? Not communicating, not being clear, not telling the truth, not working on the connection, leaving possibly when you were getting close or while you were in it. Whatever the case is, you can see that because I also feel this energy. And that's leading the way to the truth. It's really strong temperance energy for me today. And yeah, but it's also obviously the Wands. It's hot and cold for me. It's a hot and cold energy. It's very much a spinner, as is the case with minor arcanas a lot of times. Aquarius, let's see. Okay, this is coming off. Oh, yeah. Okay, so also Judgment is here, as you can see. Archangel Gabriel, the angel for messages. Look, there's the healing lotus flower. There is, where's our black kitty? A little different. That Queen of Wands kitty is on loan everywhere here in this deck, but that's a really revealing energy, but it's also a protective energy. And you're both here in the Judgment card. So this is Archangel Gabriel saying, it's time to make a decision. Wake up. What do you want? What do you want? What's your life purpose in regard to love here and everything else connected to that in this person? Because you see the love. I mean, you see the love here. You see the long-term energy for both of you. The past energy of being stuck, wanting to apologize, being kind of hot and cold, a little bit immature. Yeah, do I feel like this is wake-up energy? I really do. And it's wanting to be right here in between the Hierophant, holding the key. Holding that key. And connecting here with the Page of Wands in reverse. Look who this kitty in the Judgment card is looking at. Suspect. The Page of Wands and also the Knight of Pentacles. That's the energy of just struggling with commitment, struggling with the next level, struggling with what here? A little bit of immaturity, but also the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Stubborn. Not what? Not giving what? Communication for sure. That is exactly why Archangel Gabriel is here. This is a 20. It's deducing to a 2, of course. And this is about the two of you. And it's also about the balance. Look. Because the divine feminine and divine masculine energy is really unbalanced for me in your person's connection. But that connects us also to Libra, of course. And that's connecting us to justice. And that's connecting us to a solution and the truth. And it's so strange, but that's just temperance energy for me. But that's also judgment. That's also the 2. That's also saying, hello, Archangel Gabriel is talking really to everybody here. Yeah. What else is coming through? This is wanting to come off. Yeah, so look, it's the Page of Wands in reverse. And the Ten of Wands in the upright and the Two of Swords in the upright. The Ten of Wands is Jupiter in Sagittarius energy, and it's somebody who's wants, look, they're trying to get the nest. They can't reach it, and it's stressful. I feel like this is everybody here, but the reasons are different. Because it's connecting really for me exactly here with the Two of Swords energy. A decision, a compromise, because this kitty's kind of knocking over the wands. The question is this kitty causing the stress too here with the nest? Because this bird looks like it's ready to go after it because it's trying to pull the wands down to get to the nest. But there's also, I don't know, yeah, there's an innocent feeling here because the kitty just wants the nest. And for me today, it's a lot of energy. It's the long-term energy. So it's you waiting on one hand. We can see that. Hi, guys. So, yeah, I hope I didn't miss too much. The camera shuts off at a particular point. This kitty is pulling up these wands, trying to get to this nest. For me today, it's causing stress. You can see for the birds, but it's also stress for this kitty. It's kind of weird, but yeah, it's representing for me what you were building, what you wanted to build. And I feel this energy both from that, you can see it, somebody that was overwhelmed, because we also see the Ten of Swords in reverse. You know, they're hoping that you'll forgive them. And the Knight of Pentacles. But it's also telling us that it's about to reverse. It's a new cycle coming here. And that's more energy of the Ten of Swords in reverse. That's the energy of hoping you'll forgive them. And it's actively showing you here the stress of the kitty kind of taking the wands down, trying to get the nest. So it's two sides. Do you know what I mean? It's everybody's side. On one hand, the kitty trying to get that nest. And then on the other end, the birds are stressed about it, which is kind of this overwhelming feeling I feel that went on with this person. And the lotus flower is healing here, and that is what Archangel Gabriel wants to do. I just don't feel like they can, I want to say, fight it anymore. You know, it's the energy of love, and whatever's been going on in this connection, you can see that it's a cycle that's changing. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Yeah, it's the Five of, and we're going to look at this too. It's the Five of Cups in the upright, as you can see. This is Mars and Scorpio energy. And yeah, there's a lot of regret. Look, there's also some grief here in this connection, some loss, and you can see that because they're asking for forgiveness. So what happened here? We can see that there's long-term energy here with two people that, how long have you been connected, or how far did you want to go, and how long has this been going on? For some of you, it's twin flame energy. Soulmate energy is here as well. This kitty is looking back at the High Priestess. I feel like she's kind of overlooking the reading today. And look, the cups here are still full. They're overflowing. You're still in each other's energy. This is somebody who regrets abandoning you, I feel. Leaving you feeling like they don't love you because they love you. You can see that. And this kitty's looking back at these three cups. And that's bringing in the Three of Cups, Mercury and Cancer. And of course, it's an emotional energy. It's also Mercury energy, that's communication, planet of the mind, planet of communication. They're empty. They're empty here. So this is also a loss of communication. Maybe not responding to a message. Maybe for some of you that see each other or saw each other not talking. You know, seeing each other but not talking, maybe pretending you didn't see each other. That's not for everybody, but it is for everybody that it's in connection to some emotional communication or lack thereof. Because you see everybody still overflowing with emotions here. And it's right in front of the sun, the outcome. That's the new cycle. That's a successful outcome. And that's also connecting us to the crown chakra, which is finding a solution. Which is with the Ace of Swords in reverse, bringing in temperance for me today, is what they're having a hard time with now. But you can see that they love you, and there's wake-up energy here. It's really strong. That there is a decision that Archangel Gabriel is trying to get your person to make here. And it feels really big. Whether it's coming back into this long-term connection or making it. Because it's somebody that I feel like you couldn't count on that left. The Five of Swords. Here's the thing. Look. The sword and the kitty. There's a ball there as well. So I'm wondering for some of you if maybe there was some games. Look. It's interesting because the kitty's kind of taken over the dog's bed. You know, where the ball is too, where the tennis ball is. It's almost like this kitty is, yeah, the one kind of making trouble. It's the Five of Swords. Aquarius, that's your energy. And it's Venus in Aquarius energy. So that's, well, yeah, that's the energy of love. And the Five of Swords, though, is somebody who was saying maybe some not so nice things. Lack of communication, lack of clarity. The swords are transactional. They're clarity in relationships, their truth. Something here that was said, I feel like, was really hurtful. And this is somebody who loves you. Yeah, and I just feel like nobody wants to be in the stress of separation anymore, and you don't want to fight for the nest anymore. We want them to want it too, you know? And that's the other thing I feel like they do. That's the thing. There's like a dual kind of energy coming through there. And you can see that you're still connected, but you can also see you're not communicating. The High Priestess is over here saying, Come on, you know. Because the High Priestess and the Hierophant are very connected. This is a really spiritual connection. There's just no if and or buts about it. But somebody here is afraid of, I feel like, maybe that energy, the long-term energy. What? And that's the apology too. Look at that. That's the Ten of Swords. And that's also the Ten of Wands for me. Spinning, you know, the new cycle. It's just kind of freeing up from this lack of communication. It's the Knight of Wands in reverse. Over here with the Ace of Wands. Okay, so that's not surprising either. That's an impulsive energy. It's connecting directly with this Ace of Wands, kind of hot and cold energy. It's like false starts. Yeah, see, that's also more of the Knight of Pentacles energy here in reverse. Of just being stubborn, of maybe being hot or cold, wishy-washy, not making up their mind, not committing. Even though they love you and they're holding the key and the Hierophant card. I mean, this is the commitment card for me, marriage card. Slow moving, yet long-term partnerships. Whatever that's going to mean for you, spiritually, physically. I mean, you can see it here. It's the Six of Wands. So this is overcoming. These are yours. And then we're going to bring in another deck, Aquarius. It's the Six of Wands. And, well, yeah, this is overcoming the obstacles in the Five of Wands. Also, if somebody here has been playing games, not playing games anymore. This can be a message coming through as well. It's the kitty, look, right in front of the sun. The solution, the crown chakra, the outcome, connecting to source. And there's the victory wreath behind it, and there's that black kitty again. Revealing, you know, a secret keeper, but ready to reveal the secrets. And this can be in a message coming in. So they're ready to talk. Oh, yeah. We already know that there's an apology here, and it's something big because there's love here. And there's wake-up energy here, and there's healing energy here. And there's still a connection. And there's always a spiritual connection. I feel like this connection that you have is, well, yeah, it's deep. Some of you might have children together. That won't be for everyone. But I am feeling, and feeling Empress energy doesn't just mean that that's why I'm feeling children. I just do. And I am feeling Empress energy, though, and it's spinning for me because there's also this lack of emotional availability that they're trying to come to, wanting to speak the truth. The Lover's card in reverse and the Seven of Cups. Okay. Yeah. So here's the thing. They're getting clarity here. They're getting clarity here and restoring their senses. Because the Lover's card in reverse, we know with the Two of Cups, is also telling me today, in connection here, that they love you. Because this is regret. This is regret for bad choices. Yeah, it's just really clear. It's Gemini energy. Look at this beautiful card. It's Archangel Raphael, the angel for healing and fixing what's broken and helping with new beginnings. And, you know, Archangel Raphael just wants to bring love. It's in reverse, so can't really do the work. Can't really co-create with Archangel Gabriel here. But can still do the work in reverse in some ways because there's a lot of loss and regret for bad decisions. So Judgment is here saying, okay, well, since you're in reverse, I can help this person here today wake up and make this decision. This is really big, I have to tell you. For some of you, this is breakup energy, no contact and or in separation. For some of you, this is a connection legally. Okay, whether it was you were married, you're separated, divorced, or upcoming energy of what you wanted. Either way, The thing is they're clear and they're coming to their senses, I feel like. And there is, yeah, look at that. I wanted to be right with judgment. I feel like there is a message here coming, leading with the heart and revealing. It's stuff being revealed, both with the High Priestess and the Six of Wands in particular. They want to accomplish something with this. Is it just to get an apology across, or is it to ask something? It's in reverse, but we know that they love you. We can see it. They have a lot of regret. And that's also what I feel is coming through here. It's Gemini energy, of course, too. And it's the planet of love. It's Venus. For some of you, there may have been some arguments as well. Yeah, this doesn't feel like just a connection that's like, see you later, you know? There's just so much more to it than that. And there's a lot that's been going on. I mean, you can see it. But you're also still in each other's energy. So is this just an apology? Is this wake-up energy an apology here? And that's their decision to come? Or is it to come and ask you to marry them? Is it to come and ask you to get back together? Is it to talk? Let's bring in another deck. It's shuffled and ready to go. I'm going to move the energy, though. I'm not taking anything yet. If you are a regular at my readings, you know that this deck is in German, as I live in Austria, but it doesn't matter. You're not going to miss anything. I'll tell you what they are. Let's see what's coming through to clarify maybe some new insight or something that just completely throws us off, Aquarius. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Okay, wow. Yeah, this is exactly what's going on. It's the Tower card in reverse, so they're afraid of this. This is a really deep soulmate connection. We can see it here. It's some of you, it's your twin flame too. And for a lot of you, there is a connection to family and friends. And maybe some of you have seen them. Maybe some of you will. It could even be that there was a Tower moment for some of you at a particular event. But what this is really telling me too is that this is also what they're afraid of, because they love you. They want to heal. They miss the friendship too. This is leading with love here. This is a very healing and giving, you know, it's a bird bath. It's where they all kind of meet and go. And what do you do in a bird bath? You go in and you wash yourself. You clean, you cleanse. You cleanse, you heal, you refresh. Water is healing. Water is regenerative. We need water. And it's the Four of Wands. It's Venus and Aries energy. And it's quite a beautiful energy. And it can be, yeah, reunion energy. Some of you might even have something coming up where there's friends and family surrounding. That won't be for everyone, because this is also reunion energy around the connection. But I have to tell you, it's also showing us here with the Tower card, Aries and some Scorpio energy here, and it's in reverse. And of course, it's a major arcana, and it's Mars energy, you know, and that's the energy of aggression and action, passion, drive, and conflict. So this is somebody that might be feeling like they have to hold back, might be holding back because they're afraid of change in their life. So whether that's for some of you, third-party situations haven't really come up really strong here. There might be some for some of you. And it can always, you know, romantic, it can be family of origin, location, distance, cultural differences. Somebody here that's in their own way, it's a third party. It's not as strong today in this reading. For me, this is your connection and whatever that meant. Whether you were living together, not living together, just talking, married, or planning a future, had a life already going, whatever the case may be, we see that they love you. This is incoming soulmate energy. So I do feel like they're coming in, but they're also scared. And we can see the entire reading, that's really what's going on here. Scared of whatever level that is in the connection. And this is what I'm hearing, is the overall energy. So there it is today. It doesn't always come, and it doesn't always come in a tarot deck. Sometimes it's a love message. This is coming off. Yeah. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I know the name. It's in German. It's the Ace of Cups. And yeah, this is taking it to a whole nother level. It's extremely emotional. Look at the healing lotus flowers. There's 6 there. That's healing. That's restoring harmony. I'm telling you, that temperance energy, it may not even come. It doesn't matter. A lot of times they come. A lot of times they don't. It's the energy. But this is an offer. So again, it's connecting also with the Ten of Swords in reverse. So for me, it's really apologetic energy. It's also in the Lovers in reverse. It's somebody who regrets their bad choices. There's a lot of regret here. Maybe it's just an apology. Maybe it's more. Maybe it's way more. It's the Five of Pentacles in the upright. And it's the King of Swords in reverse. Or excuse me, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so this was someone who wasn't following through. But boy, not only did it put the connection in the Five of Pentacles, that's a lot of loss. They're also feeling it. This is worrying about it. It's Mercury and Taurus energy. So this might be coming up in a message, but this is also what they're thinking about. That's also the planet of the mind. And that 5 there, connecting us to the 5th chakra, the truth of why the King is in reverse here. This is Virgo ruled by Mercury. There's a lot of details. There's things I feel like that scared them. And that's Mercury energy again. So it can be, we already know, I feel like not responding to a message. Hot and cold, maybe incoming, outcoming, you know, deleting, unsending, whatever. But this energy is just also somebody who wasn't really following through, and it put everybody in the 5 of Pentacles. And yeah, are they going to come with the truth of why this happened is what is coming through for me today. Is it just an apology or is it a lot more? Hi guys. I'm telling you, this camera is just going to be the end of me. Let's do one last draw, and then we're going to bring in some channeled love messages. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. That's the Sun in Capricorn, and that's exactly the 5 of Pentacles. They're afraid that they've lost you. In the process of trying to untangle some things in their life, look, it's the 4 of Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles in the upright. It's exactly the energy. In the process of that, they're afraid now they might have lost you. It's a kind of losing everything energy. And maybe they have. Okay, so these are the last 2 coming through. We're going to take a look at them and then bring in some messages from their higher self. Okay, it's the King of Wands and it's the Queen of Pentacles. Whoa. So the Queen of Pentacles can make things, is really resourceful. She can make something into something, except she can transform. Look. Leading here with the wand, it's the staff. It's full of knowledge. It's also full of magic. And it's full of love. And it's right here with the butterfly. The lotus flowers, the healing energy, the knowing that it's about this connection. This is like for me, it's like the protege of the Empress, which I was feeling the Empress energy here. And interestingly enough, well, look, here's a little white rabbit, by the way. That's new beginnings. We're also in the year of the water rabbit. And that's also matters of the heart. This is like the World card being here. Divine timing. And it's, ooh, yeah. First of all, this is a deep soulmate connection. And it's somebody coming in possibly with something life-changing. Are you completing a goal together? Or are you completing a lesson? For me, this feels like a goal, at least from their side. Maybe maybe some of you feel like it's a lesson, but it's somebody coming in, very much. It can be physical travel, but it's also travel as far as the journey, you know? Yeah, and it's life-changing either way. We can see it here. And it's right next to the King of Wands. Who's holding the staff? Who's holding the wisdom stick, I want to say? The energy of love, leading with your heart, with a rose coming out, with an offering. Growth and love. Determined, courageous, my gosh, bold. Receive the message here. There's the crown looking right over at the 8. That's an action number. That's mastering something. And it's fiery energy. It's the fastest. And we feel a lot of, there has been a lot of hot and cold energy, but this is not a hot and cold energy. This is a moving energy. And of course, that's also the infinity symbol. And yeah, for some of you, that's twin flame energy, but that's also life force. And I want to say forever love in the sense that this is long term. Whatever it is, spiritually, physically. And it's also, again, connecting us with Libra energy, which connects us with balance and the truth. You're looking right at each other, co-creating here together. Yeah. Timing. And where are you in here? You know, what are you wanting to do? Because I still see that your energy is here. This can be a really big offer, Aquarius. It can also be a life-changing truth. Either way, this feels really big. What do you want to say to your Aquarius? Messages from their higher self, channeled love messages. Love messages for our Aquarius. I just can't seem to get over you. That's the other thing about the Four of Pentacles, not letting you go. We are tethered forever. That's a strong connection. It's the High Priestess and the Hierophant, and that is no joke. That is. It's a spiritual tethering. For some of you, it might be more. Our souls are connected. Yeah. That's also soul connection here in this Three of Cups. Here within the Five of Cups, of course, the Mercury and Cancer energy. And again, with the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups coming into the Five of Cups, it could be that you've seen them or that you will be. That will definitely not be for everyone. Are these yours? They are. This 3 is the most I take. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. That's apologetic energy, but it's a lot more too. Meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life, and I'm forever thankful to the universe for that. Truths. And followed with it's all my fault. Look, right here with the Five of Swords. I mean, you see that. There's the Three of Swords, the heartbreak, what happened there, the loss, the sadness around it, the Four of Swords going in and kind of separating and recovering, trying to figure things out. Coming into the Five of Swords, for me, that connects with the throat chakra, the truth, communication about that. Where everybody's going from there. Serendipity. The moment I saw you, I just knew that's more. I trust that the universe will bring us together. And that's it. That's the last 3 that want to come in. Aquarius. The longing for you never quiets. I feel like my chest will burst open. That might be the King of Wands energy there. Yeah, this fear of change that was and still is, I feel like, for now, going on with your person is pretty strong, and you can see it's tied here to this connection. Forever, well, this is like a confession. The truth. Forever is a long time, but I wouldn't mind spending it by your side. That's Hierophant, High Priestess energy. 2 of Cups. Did they lose you? Because they're afraid that they have. They have a lot of regret. Aquarius, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's reading, please like the reading. And yeah, subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. Watching readings, sharing them, liking them, subscribing to the channel. These are things that really help the channel move and allow me to continue bringing you readings. So thank you so much for that. I'm sending you love and light, all things good. Have a really beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Bye, Aquarius.